I'll pop round the corner. It's not very far. I'll be back in 10 minutes with a cockroach.
What?
With a coach.
Stop this at once, please! I expect they're anxious to get started.
Look, why don't you get going and we'll follow on as soon as Sid arrives.
What a good idea. Now, Mrs. Hunter, will you get on the bus?
Allow me.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Miss Courtney?
No, I'm not going.
Ah, you've changed your mind?
No, I am going on your coach with you.
Stop it, please!
Oh, blimey. I'm thinking we are missing the bus. No. Ours hasn't arrived yet.
We are being okay.
All right.
Here we are, Mr. Mark.
Hey, you got some beer as well. Ah, why don't we have a drink now?
It's a good idea. Oh.
It is not a good idea at all. This is supposed to be an educational trip, not a tippler's tour.
Here we are.
Is this the best you can do, Sid?
Don't worry, she's very comfortable. Just like riding on a cushion of air.
And don't forget, there's plenty more where this came from.
Hey, when we get on coach, you and me, we sit together, okay?
Hey, I'ma sit next to Danielle. You go sit next to Ingrid.
No. Ingrid sits beside me.
Hey, I would very much like to sit with Ingrid.
What are you arguing about now?
It's about where we sit on the couch, Professori. That Danielle is desperate to sit next to me.
Is that right, Danielle?
No.
You see? She wants to sit next to me, yes?
No. I want to sit next to Monsieur Brown.
I like Mr. Brown to sit with.
You will not sit next to Monsieur Brown. You Swedish buggy.
No anymore. Right, everybody sit down in your places, please. Right, as we've some time to wait for the puncture, and in order to avoid any further arguments, we will draw lots.
Lots of what?
Drawing lots will decide who will sit next to who. All right? So I want you to write your names on these pieces of paper I'm giving you, and then we will put them in the waste paper basket and draw them out one at a time.
Like bingo.
Similar to bingo, yeah.
Don't forget to write your name.
No, I won't, Danielle. Right, everybody finished? Yeah. Right, now fold them up and put them in here.
Oh.
And this time, when I draw them out, that will be final. I don't want any more arguments. Is that understood?
Yeah.
Good. Right. Everybody ready then? Ingrid, will you give them a shake for me, please?
Yeah, I shake it for you.
Good. Right. Eyes down. Ali.
Oh, dearie me. Who is going to be the lucky one to be getting me?
Ranjit.
Can you please be starting again?
No, it's a perfectly fair system. In any case, it's time you two learnt to coexist. Max.
If the next name is Giovanni, I'm not going. On second thoughts, I'd rather have Giovanni.
You are very rude.
I was only joking.
When we get on coach, you and me, we sit at the back, okay?
We sit at the front, and no funny business.
Danielle.
Please, let it be me.
Zoltan.
Santa Maria.
You will sit next to Danielle on the coach.
Ah, thank you.
It's all right. Taro?
Also,
Jamila?
happy to sit next to you.
I am also most happy to be sitting next to you.
Ingrid?
Professor, please.
Juan? Giovanni?
It's gotta be Sully or you, Professore.
Sully?
But who are you to be sitting next to, Professor?
Come along, everybody.
Can open the clip? Come along.
Come along, Mr. Brown.
Right, you know where we're going, Sid?
No idea.
Then how does he think he is going to get us
Oh,
there?
don't worry, Miss Courtney. I've got a map and a pretty good sense of direction. We'll be there in time.
I am thinking we are lost.
We are not lost. Now, where are we, Sid?
I don't know. You had the map. You were doing the navigating.
Well, I couldn't read it in that old bone shaker of yours. It kept jiggling up and down.
Then you should have jiggled up and down with it.
We are most definitely lost.
I'm not lost. We're just not where we should be.
Or perhaps you could show us where we should be.
Well, I know where we should be. I just don't know where we are.
We are.
Look, we passed a sign just down the road. Now, did anybody see what it said?
Yes, please.
Right, well, I'll look it up on the map, and then we will know where we are.
I really don't think that would be much help, Mr. Brown.
With all due respect, Miss Courtney, I happen to possess a Pathfinder's badge from the Boy Scouts, so I know quite a bit about mapping. Once I know what the sign said, it's a simple matter to find out our exact location. Now, what did the sign say, Ali?
Cattle crossing.
Yep.
Do you think you can find that on the map, Mr. Brown?
I'm telling you, we are lost.
If you don't shut up, you'll be lost, because when we move off, we'll abandon you.
Well, I suggest we carry on until we get to a main road. There's bound to be a signpost.
Good idea. Right, start her up, Sid. All right. Right, come on, everyone. Finish your drinks, please. We're leaving now.
Now what's the matter?
Well, it sounds to me as if the engine won't start.
That is patently obvious.
The engine won't start.
Why won't it start?
Well, hang on a minute. We'll find out. Boys, give us a hand with that bonnet, will you? Give us a hand with that bonnet. Oh, and, Mr. Brown, switch the ignition on when I tell you. All right? Switch on. Funny.
Sid, your petrol gauge reads empty.
Yeah, well, it's broken. It always reads empty.
Well, how do you know when it is empty?
I've got a dipstick here, see? Stand back a minute, will you? Stand back, Miss Courtney. You see, this is the petrol here. You put the dipstick in as far as it'll go. That tells you whether it's full up or whether it's empty. There, it's empty.
You're marvellous. We don't know where we are, and even if we did, we wouldn't be able to get anywhere.
Oh, never mind. I'll go and find a garage.